Today we're doing a blue spring kit on this 6.0 Powerstroke. And the problem with your factory blue spring is that over time, that spring, it loses its tension. So now your injectors are not getting the fuel that they need, and that's gonna cause, problems with drying out your injectors, and that's gonna hurt your fuel economy, etc. And here at Sinister Diesel, we came up with a solution for that. So starting off, we actually have two different options. It's pretty cool. So our first option is just a standard plate here, no adjustment or anything like that, and it comes with our updated spring. So now you'll have all the fuel pressure you need. And our second one here, it's actually pretty cool. It's an adjustable one. So now you can sit here and you can adjust your fuel pressure if you're running bigger injectors, or if you just want to give your truck a little more extra juice. Overall, this install is pretty straightforward, nothing too crazy. And in the kit, guys, what you're going to get here is you're going to get obviously your fuel block, and we're going to get our spring, and then all our necessary gaskets and hardware. All right, let's go ahead and jump in the install. All right, guys, so this video is obviously a little bit different of an install. We have the cab off the truck, so it's gonna be a hair different than if you're doing it at home. But if you're doing it at home in cab, first step that I would do is you wanna take off your intake elbow and your cold side charge pipe right here. Just go ahead, because they'll sit right here in the way. So just wanna go ahead and get that out of the way. Super simple, just a couple clamps, nothing crazy. And then now we have access to our factory housing here. So, and all it is we got 4 bolts here and a fuel line. And it's pretty simple. So the first thing I'm gonna do is, for you guys at home, get a zip tie and wrap around this fuel line. It's really important for when you take this nut off right here. It's a size 21 wrench. Go ahead and crank that off. When you take that off, it's good to keep that zip tie there, so that what happens is if you don't, this nut will fall all the way down there and it'll be a pain to get back up. But now that we have that off, be careful. I'll put a rag down here just in case you got some fuel coming out. But a number 4 Allen, go ahead and take your hardware off here. And just be aware as you get to like the last, the last screw on it, there is a spring inside there that you want to pop right out. So just be aware of that. All right, now I've got all my hardware out here, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and just carefully take this off. There'll be a little spring sitting in there. Boom. There we go. So what I like to do here first, we've got our old stuff off, come through here and just kind of clean it up, get all the old crap out of here. So we got an old gasket here. Throw that guy off. And there's this little plastic deal in here. We don't need that guy anymore. Just go ahead and take that off. I like to use a little pick. It kind of works nice. It's just popped in as a little O-ring. And there we go. And my next thing that I want to do, it's a little bit dirty on this housing, so I'll just kind of go through with a rag and try to clean it up real quick since I'm putting something new on. All right, so now we're going to talk about hardware, guys, and gaskets. What all are you getting in the kit here? If you guys have an 05 and up truck, you're only going to be using this stuff right here. If you have an 04.5 or below, you're going to be using everything. So with this truck, as you can see on the bottom here, it's got this little like fuel port. This is an 05 and up, so it's to size. And this guy, your fuel seat just sits right in there. It's perfect. But on the older trucks, that hole is a lot bigger. So with this kit, we come with a seat sleeve. So this just makes the hole smaller. So then your seat can now sit in there. Now that we have our seat right here, what we're gonna do is go ahead and put our little gasket on, and it goes on right like this. So you can see little ribs in there. They get pushed into the little seat right there. So now we can go ahead and put our seat in the hole right here. Boom, just like that, pretty simple. Now we have our air bleed fitting, which is this little plastic guy with the O-ring, and that goes all the way up top here. You just push it right in, just like that. Now I'm ready for my housing to go on. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my housing. I'm gonna get my gasket for the housing. Pretty self-explanatory. It just goes right in like that. And then now I'm ready for this to go on. So now that we have our housing and our gasket on the housing, we're gonna take our spring and we're gonna put it in our seat right there. Now that I have my gasket on my block, I got my spring in, I'm ready to throw this in here. It is gonna be a little tricky because you're compressing the spring, but just try to get it lined up on the dowels here and you should be all right. Go ahead and line it up here. Just like that, and just hold it pretty tight there with one hand, and then take your other and just get some hardware going in there. I like to do adjacent, so one side to the other, kind of get it going, then I'll come back with my Allen and tighten them up a little bit so I can hold it in place. Now that we got all our hardware tightened up here, make sure when you're doing it, just do it adjacent from each other. So that way when it tightens up, it sits there nice and flat. And our last step here is to hook up our fuel line. So we go ahead and put our nut on, just line it up there. Now that we got that nut on there, what we're gonna do is take our 21mm wrench and go ahead and tighten it up. Just nothing too crazy. You don't got a wrench on it. Just give it a nice little boom. There you go. And fire it up, check for leaks, and you should be good to go. One thing that's nice with this one is if you're running a stock setup, the spring already comes set at 55 PSI and it is good to go for your truck. But if you guys are doing, you know, if you're running slightly bigger injectors or you just want a little more fuel and you guys are running an adjustable series, one thing that's really important to do is after you install that is you need to set your pressure. But one thing that I really recommend to you guys is go ahead and pick up one of our caps and pressure regulators, and it makes it so easy for when you want to adjust your pressure. You have it right there and you'll know exactly what you're running. If you guys have a 6.0 Powerstroke, this is one of those mandatory upgrades that you need to make. It's very important and it helps your injectors stay healthy. If you guys want to grab one of these or anything else we offer, go ahead and shop at sinisterdiesel.com.